Okay, let's just see. Just trying. I've got my squeaky chair, as you can hear. Just waiting. I know there's a slight delay. Come on. Let's have a look. Hi, Chris. I'm just trying to struggling with my computer, trying to get. Come on, you can do it. Videos. Aha! There we go. We have done it. Let's just go. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Right. Crikey, loads of messages. Let's just say hello to everybody. Hi, Chris. Hi, Maxine. I'll do my best to try and go at a steady pace for you. Hi, Renee. Oh, I'm going to have to do it on here. I can't read them all on my phone. Hi, Louise. Hi, Carol. Hi, Izzy. Right. That's it. Right. I think we're all sorted. Right. So, hello, good evening, and welcome. Lorna Carter from Lorna Carter's Creations, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based here in the UK. Right, this week, this is a little fella we're going to be making. Well, not quite the same. Unfortunately, my order hasn't come, so I've had to use retired DSP. So I thought tonight I'll not use the retired DSP. We're going to go with, we'll stamp these panels. That's fine. So there we go, just slightly different. Right, so let's get cracking. So this style card was brought to my attention by my lovely friend Izzy. And I went to attended one of Izzy's classes. I will show you the card we made. So I'm just going to pop that one to one side. We made this wonderful card. Now it's about 4 inches square. It's lovely. And it pulls out and stands like so. Called the Flying Seagull card, I believe. And the name comes from the wings looking like a flying bird. Okay, so this is the card we made. Absolutely fell in love with it. Really did. And I absolutely adore this stamp set. But hey, we're not using that tonight. We're going all Christmassy. Those of you who know me know I love a bit of Christmas. So, obviously, being a 4x4 card, it needs to go in a 4x4 square envelope. So I thought we'd have a go at making one that would fit in your standard C6. Which is this little fella. Okay. So I've been having a play and got this card, and then I was looking on YouTube actually, and I came across a lady by the name of Sue Campfield, and the YouTube channel is Sue Stampfield, and she'd done a she's an American lady, and she'd done a obviously slightly different size, and done a narrow front, and her son had named it a flying Finch card, obviously because it's a smaller bird than a seagull. So we're going to go with the flying Finch card. Okay, so just a little bit of background there. So we'll get started. The base of this is crumb cake, and then we're using real red. We've also got, I'm using shaded spruce is the other colour we're using in the inks. So let's get cracking. I'll pop that to one side, and I'll bring in my trimmer. I have got 2 cats tonight. They're both asleep at the moment. Monty's in the window. Tilly's at the right hand side of me. So for this we really need 2 pieces of crumb cake, but I've got some smaller pieces, so I'm using this one for the wings as such, and then I've got some for the front. Right, so let's get started. She says, I didn't turn my book round. Right, so we have here, as I say, crumb cake. We are going to be cutting this in half as if we were just making a standard A6 card. So we need to be cutting this on the longest side at 14.8 centimetres. So that should be in half. So I've got 2 pieces there. So we're going to take 1 piece, and we need to cut this down. So we've got the 21 centimetre side at the top, and we need to cut this down to 18 centimetres. So we've got 18. Let's put that to one side. And 18. Monty's snoring. I don't know if you can hear him, but every so often I can hear him snoring. His sock on he is, bless him. Right. Okay. We start by scoring the card. So on the 18 centimetre side, we need to score this at 4.5 centimetres. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Oh dear. So we're going to score this at 4.5 centimetres. 9.5 centimetres. Excuse me. Oh dear, I've struggled today with hay fever, and it seems to come on at this. I've struggled earlier on, but also struggling in the evening. So apologies for sneezing. Start again. So we score at 4.5 centimetres, 9.5 centimetres. Thank you, Renee. Oh dear. And 13.5 centimetres. So we're going to do that on both pieces of card. Okay. So we've actually got 4 panels, different sizes. So we'll bring the other piece in, and we're doing 4.5. We're doing 9.5. And we're doing 13.5. Okay. That's all the scoring done for now. Right. So we're going to burnish all our score lines. Just fold it. So I'm just going to burnish them all the same way for now, because there's a way to only one way you can do this, so you've just got to be a little bit careful. Got kitty glitter everywhere. Okay, so I have the 4.5 centimetre at the left, followed by the 5 centimetre. So that is the only 5 centimetre panel. So it's the 4.5 and the 5 need to be in the middle. So I've put them both to the centre. Okay, and I'm just going to mark this 4.5 centimetre side. We're going to burnish it back on itself. So we're going to mark that with an X. So that's what we've got so far. Okay, so with the same with this one, and I'm going to mark that one with an X. Okay, right, so we have, looking at it like that, we've got the front piece with the 2 flaps. Okay, we've then got the 5 centimetre score line. That needs to be, so that first one is valley, the second one is, let me get this right, just got to think about this, no, I always get it wrong, that's the way it's going, right, I'm okay now. So we've got a valley fold, we've then got a another valley fold, and then the last one at the end is a mountain fold. Okay, so we've got valley, valley, mountain. We've marked the front, and those two are going to be butted up together like so. What I am going to do is just put a little bit of tape. This is just low tack tape, and what I'm going to do is just put that tape in the middle to hold that front piece, so we don't forget that actually is the front of the card. Hi Chris, oh lovely to see you, hope you're alright. You're doing the Asda shop on your iPad? Oh bless you, I'm watching on your phone. Yeah, you're a sucker for a fancy fold, bless you. Oh, it's lovely to see you on. Right, so this is what we've got. I haven't burnished this one, have I? So what is going to happen, these sides I'm going to fold in behind the front. So if I bring this one in, so you can see we've got the same idea going on. It's just a bit strange with this front bit because we haven't got the front bit on to flatten it, that's all. So just let me, oh dear, do you know, just hit the wrong button on my computer. Oh us all as one. I am such a ditz today, my brain. There we go, I'm back. I'm back on. That's alright. There we go. Right. So, I need... There we go. That's better. Sorry about that, folks. Right. So what I'm going to do is we'll cut these panels here. I'm going to cut these panels at the side, but as I say, we're going to cut these in real red and white. And then what I'm going to do is stamp them. And then, because I haven't got any of the latest designer series paper, and I can't wait for it to come, I'm getting really giddy about it. I love Christmas. Right, so for the side panels, okay, so these two side panels, this one on the outside wants to be 4 centimetres by 14.3. 4 centimetres, yeah. And the next one in white will need to be 3.5 by 14.3. So I'll just do those. 14.3. Just cut those out. And the outer one is 4, so that is 4 centimetres. 4 centimetres, that's those two. I'm getting ready for a new blade in there, if you can see. And then white, we need, what the one white? There we go. Just get can I get it out of that? Let's have a look. Let's see, you've got that squeaky chair again. Oh yes, I can. So we've got 14.3. And we have 3.5. Okay, that's those panels. So that's 2 and 2. Oh, yes, Lana, pick them up. Okay, so the front panels, we need one at 14.8 by 9 centimetres, and then I'm going to have to cut fresh, unfortunately. Not quite long enough. I did have some scraps. So 14.8 again. So one at 9 and one at 8. So that is the 9. This is the 8. Okay. And we'll do it in real red because we've not got designer series paper. Make sure. No. There we go. Just make sure. So I'm just going to cut this. So we need 2 little pieces. Only it needs to be 14.8 long. And only centimetre, 1.5 centimetres, it doesn't matter. We're just wanting a tiny edge at each side of the panel at the front. That's done that. And I think that's everything cut out other than my die cutting. Okay, so let's concentrate. Just gonna have to sort the edges out. I should have put a new blade in before I started, but I didn't, so I'm just gonna neaten that up. So for anybody making along, how are we doing? Am I too fast? Are we all right? Just before I carry on. Okay. You think you're okay? Good. So we've got 2 red panels and 2 white panels. You can see the edges on the when it's down on a white piece. Okay. So on the white, we're using the Celebrate with tags, and on the white one I'm going to use the mitten. On the red one I'm going to use the heart, I think. Let's try it. So I've got the mitten and the hearts. I feel like it's stuck down. So we've got real red ink, and this stamp set is so versatile because it's not just for Christmas. Let's celebrate you, or you could do let's celebrate, so it could be a celebration. We've got a happy birthday, we've got your Christmas, we've got your Be Jolly, your XOXO, made with love. So, you know, you've got the hearts, you've got the balloon. You can make it whatever card you like. Right. So, because we are stamping colour on colour, we're just going in with first generation stamping. That's all I want. Just so we've got some decoration. Okay, so we'll do the same on this piece. Just randomly. Stamping. There we go. Just so we've got that little bit of interest. Okay, just get my cleaner out, just clean. There we go, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Okay, so on the white pieces we have the hearts. So what I'm going to do is a second generation. I don't want it bing in your face. Okay, so we're lightly tapping to get some colour. We're stamping off, then we're stamping on. Okay, so it's that little bit paler. I'm not bothered which way the hearts are going, what they're doing. We just want some decoration on there. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit up there. Okay, let's go again. I hope everybody's had a nice bank holiday weekend. Well, it was bank holiday here in the UK. On Monday, my husband's birthday on bank holiday Monday. But we just had a chill day. Everywhere would be chaos. Because everybody goes out. In fact, I'm just randomly stamping all over. Quite like it with a... Yeah, that's good. I'm quite happy with that. Looks a bit of a mess on screen. Okay, so with that, we have little dots, well, little lines they are. Once again, knocking off second generation. And this matches up with the centre of the card. Just so it's got some other interest on there other than love hearts. So you don't have to stamp love hearts, you could stamp whatever you want, but this is in the set and I just wanted to use this set. Well, except for two little stamps, and I'll tell you about those in a little while. Okay, so we've just got 2 panels just randomly stamped. Right, I can move that out the way for now because we'll need it back in a minute. I suppose while we were stamping that we could stamp the front actually. So the crumb cake piece, which is 8 centimetres by 14.8, we can stamp that, and that is the same as the love hearts, second generation. You can do these however you want. It's totally up to you. It's just a background. So that's it. That's the love hearts done with, and then we have the lines. I'm just moving these around, so one way, another way, that way. Cats are very quiet tonight after last week. Crikey, they were little terrors last week. I did and ah about actually shutting my door and not having them in tonight, but being very good. I've said it now, haven't I, because they'll be coming back in. They'll be coming onto my desk. Okay, So that is just a random background I've stamped. Right, okay, so now we need, while we've got the ink out, we need a couple of scraps of basic white. That's one. Just need to find another one big enough. I've been prepping for my class on Thursday and I've got loads of offcuts, but the white ones aren't big enough. That one's not big enough. Okay. Yes, and we're even doing making a Christmas card on Thursday evening. And I'm sorting dates out for a stamper stack, which I've got to sort out. Stamper stack Christmas cards. Let's all go. Okay, so we're just stamping 2 gloves or mittens or whatever. There we go. And unfortunately I do not have a die for this. Originally when it came out I'm sure it had a die set with it, but that was in the last catalogue. But this catalogue, it's just this. Just the stamp set. But they're easy, ever so easy to cut out. There's no nasty pieces to cut out. It's easy. So we're just leaving a white border around. And when you are fussy cutting, you're moving the card, not the scissors. Okay, so do it again. So we're keeping the scissors steady and we're just moving the card. There we are. I've cut out. I think we can get rid of that now. Right, so we've got our panels. Let's get these pieces stuck on. Okay. So that wants to go on there. Now, it just depends with this. I haven't actually got anything on there, but you can either put a white panel in here so you can write on it, or you can put white panels on the back to write on it. Totally up to you. I've just left it. But that's down to the person making it. So this is the 3.5 centimetre panel. So we put one on each side. I don't know why I do it every time. I think my glue's going to be running out. That's that one. And then this one can go on the ends. I was hoping my paper would be here, my new designer series paper, but unfortunately it's not, so this is why we've stamped. I say I made the card originally using retired Christmas paper from last year. There we go. My chair is certainly squeaky. Okay. Right. So I'm leaving this tape on. And what I'm going to do is we're going to stick that piece of card down like that. So I'm just going to put my glue. Just going to stand up. Oh dear. There we go. I'm just going to get my bone folder just to make sure. There we go. Right. We've got our 2 strips. I'm just going to trim me little rough bits off one of the sides, because the other side is going to be hidden. A little bit of glue down there. So we just need a little piece of the crumb cake showing on this right side. Same with the left. I might actually get away with that side. So we'll just make sure we've got similar amount. Not far off. Okay. And then this front panel is going to go like so. So we can pop that on. And then goes the fun bit. Trying to get linen thread. I'm just all fingers and thumbs. I'm not a great bow tire at all. Okay, so as I say, you could put 2 panels on the back, right on the back, or you could put a panel in here and right on here. It's up to you. Totally up to you. Right, so our mittens will be going somewhere like that. I just need to die cut using the Something Fancy dies, which are these ones, and I'm just using the 2 smaller ones of this label. It just nicely fits in. That's the Something Fancy dies. So we need a piece of basic white, for that one, and then some real red for this one. Okay, just bring my mini machine and my plates. So I'll do, can we get them both on? We can. Right, so if you look, I'm putting it on at an angle. Same with this, at an angle. In fact, I'm going to stamp that. I'll cut the red out. I'm going to stamp the other label first before I die cut it. So that is my red one. Just let me quickly stamp this. And we're having Merry Christmas in real red. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that in the centre. Merry Christmas. So for the decoration, if I'd had a die to do it with, I'd have used a die, but I haven't. So out of the Cottage Wreaths stamp set, we have the tiny little holly and the berries. So that's where I've got this from. So that's what I'm using, but I'm going to die cut it first, so I know where the edges are. So it's a matter of getting it lined up, wind it through. Right, and that's all the die cutting tonight. Okay, so I'll bring my real red on my shaded spruce. So I'm going to just ink up the little holly leaves. I don't know if I've done that right, wrong or indifferent, but it don't matter. It's just decoration. And then real red for the berries, or you could use bling. There we go. So we have Merry Christmas with some holly at the top. Right. So we're going to mount that onto the red. Hopefully. Like that. I'm going to have some dimensionals. I'm going to put these up on dimensionals. I'm just going to put 4. Right, here goes for the fun. Linen thread. Okay, so I'm not using the real red ribbon. In the annual catalogue, there's ribbon that comes in a twin pack. So you get, it's actually garden green. Garden green and real red. I use the real red on the first card, so I'm going to use the garden green. Why not? Because we can. Right. Now don't laugh at me tying a bow. I am terrible at tying bows. And I only want a little one. Let me do a bigger one first, and then I can make it smaller. There we go. So I'm not the world's best bow tyer. Bow tyer? Yeah, bow tyer. It's about 10% tying and blooming 90% faffing. Told you. Come on, girl. We can do it. We can do it. That'll do. Okay, let's cut that one. Not the best. Live on air. Okay. So that's my bow. So we need a small string of linen thread, and then yet again 2 bows. Oh dear. I will never learn. I should have done these beforehand, shouldn't I? So 2 bunny ears, round and through. I only want them small because they're going on the mittens. There we go. No worries, chick. Have a good evening. Izzy's battery is dying. So that's one. We've done one. This is number 2. There you see. I can do it if I put my mind to it. Just do that bit tighter. Clay, faff. That one's smaller. There we go. That's another one. We're on a roll here, guys. That's 2. And then all we need so I'm just going to use a bit of tearing tape once I find the end. I just want a little all I'm doing is I'm popping a piece of tearing tape at the back don't stick to my finger. There we go. Oh, thank you, Renee. Too much gabbing to you, Chris, earlier on. Well, you are a mum. Doesn't matter. Right. So we're just sticking. Just cut that bit off. So you know what, when you were a kid and you had mittens, and your mum used to put a bit of string or a bit of wool round through your armholes of your coat so you didn't lose them. That's what we've done. Right, let's have some fun now putting it together. Okay, so we want that somewhere like that. We want those something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this one flat. Like so. Okay. So all I'm doing is, it wants to be somewhere like so. So I'm going to get another bit of tear and tape. I'm just going to put that there because that is where the label's going to be. I'm going to cut that off at the top so it doesn't stick out. Right, so this front one we're going to pop up with dimensionals. I'm just going to put 3 on there. And something like that. We're going to put our sentiment on. You had yours on elastic. I think maybe some people did actually. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. So we're just lining that up. There we go. Pop that away. We're bringing in our glue dots. So in the corner, she says, you need to roll it, the glue dot, into a little bogey. Stick into the, there we go. And then, what have I done with I've lost my tweezers somewhere. And we're just popping the linen bows just onto that glue dot. That one onto there. And then to finish off, actually, we're going to put a glue dot on the bow. She says. Not quite in the centre. Hey. And just move everything up. Oh, we have our card, and that goes I know it's got the bow on and everything. That goes in to a C6 envelope. Get that out. So which one do we prefer? Do we prefer the one with the designer series paper? Or do we prefer the one that we've hand stamped? I must admit I like them both. So Carol likes the hand stamped one better. It just gives it, I think it, I do like a hand stamped card. I do like designer series paper, but I do like to make my own. Maxine likes both, and so does Renee. Very good. So that is it for this week. Right, so I'll not get me, I got my wires crossed last week when I said I wasn't going to be here live this week. It's next week. I've got an appointment that I'm not going to be, I don't think I'm going to be about on Tuesday night. If I get a chance, I will do one another night, but I'll give warning. It's just that next week's a busy week, so if I get a chance, I'll do one. If not, I will be live the following week. So, right, so that is your Celebrate with Tags cards. And as I say, not just for Christmas. You've got your birthday, you've got your Let's Celebrate, made with love. Obviously make your tags with your to and your from. So yeah, you can make your gift tag and a gift box. Maybe that's something to do another night. A gift box to match, a tag to match. We will think about it. We'll see what's what. Right, I will say thank you very much for watching. I do really appreciate it. I will upload my video onto YouTube. That will be Thursday night at around about 8 o'clock, as per normal. And all being well, we'll see you sometime next week. But if not, it'll be the week after. So yeah, right. Yeah, I'd love to see it. A pic of your photo of your card, Maxine. It's lovely to see what you make. So, okay. Right. We'll love you and leave you. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you again. Carry on crafting. Bye.